Okay, everybody. This is kind of a continuation of the previous video about learning and what I'm learning about 7 Days to Die. This is a map open, and this is where I built the forested area new base in addition to the desert one. And you can see here's the coordinates up there of where this is. Now, if I gain a little altitude here, you can see this area here is the one that I leveled off. Although it didn't really take much, it is already quite level. Mostly what I did is just cut all the trees and the shrubs and the bush out of it. Now, over in to the south is the desert base, right in this area here. And that other thing where I built the little wood base on the water is here. Anyway, we'll get out of this, and you can see nice flat area, little farmhouse, and I guess that's why this is all flat. Makes sense to build a farm next to this flat area, which would be very easy to farm, to till the soil and all those kinds of good things. Now, another thing that I did, and once again, this is due to the diligent efforts of Cautious Pancake, I think primarily. He's the one that figured out in his all wood base challenge that you got to keep the zombies at least 15 blocks away from your structure, so they won't sense that it's there and come over and start to rage on your structure. In addition to that, that's a horizontal measurement. As I understand it, if you're up at least 11 blocks, they also won't, and they fall off from there, they also supposedly won't rage on your building. Or if they come over here, they won't rage on the building if your character is at least 11 blocks high. And this, if you're wondering, is my next all-wood horde base. And I'm testing a theory based on this spacing here, and the fact that I think it was the guy that I watch for his innovative things, who said that, and he did a tremendous amount of testing on different blocks. Pseudoposse. I'll put the references to them in the pinned comment below this video, in the comment section. Anyway, he has tested all kinds of things, mostly to discover what deters zombies and also what keeps cops from puking, or at least reduces the chance of them puking. And one of the big things is, do not put in your building things like doors, windows, openable hatches, any blocks that are shaped not as a solid square block. I mean, this is painted, but they're all just wood blocks. Because, for whatever, the logic in the zombies, AI will target any block that's not a square block first. Half blocks, quarter blocks, poles, all kinds of things, all kinds of trim pieces and everything else. They do target, obviously, the scaffolding ladders, but that offers a little bit of protection from the puke, but the puke will destroy it, one of those ladders, after about 3 hits of the puke. It'll take out one of those ladder sections. This is also a little idea I got from from Pseudoposse, is they have a slope rail that you can put in at the top of a ladder, and the zombies will climb up to that, and they'll hand over hand out to the end of this rail, and then they drop off and fall down. But what you can do is stand inside and just wait for them, and once they get up there, just shoot them. Now, that's not what I'm going to do here, and because I'm going to do something entirely different. Oops. Not that one. That one. And what I need now is, I should have got some blocks and brought them with me. What we'll do is put you down here in the 8 slot. And then we go here. Hit the R key. We copy that block, which should just put it in the number 1 slot. There we go. So my idea here is that I just go inside here. And see, I'm completely sealed in here. No doors, no windows. But I've got my fire axe, because if I'm going to play the game the way it's supposed to be played, of course, I wouldn't have any of these dev tools in there, but I could put the fire axe in there. I've got a little bit of ammo for the guns. But the idea here is that if I remain completely still and make no sounds, so I got outside here to look. So there's no way to detect that I'm inside there. I'm more than 11 blocks high off the ground, and wherever the horde would spawn, it would be somewhere out here in the perimeter. And if they can't sense that I'm in there at all I have to do is crouch and remain quiet, and they won't know that I'm there. At least that's the theory. So let's find out. We're going to go to 9:30 at night on Horde night. And here it won't take very long for the, that's an airdrop in the middle of the night. It's very strange. Yeah, it'll only take a few minutes here for the horde to spawn in, and I'll see if they course, they can't sense that I am up here out of my body just looking around, because this is not my body. This is just my floating consciousness, as it were. So I can see what goes on out here. Now, I'm not in God mode. I'm just out here observing. I want to see what happens. Because, of course, if the zombies come over here, they somehow sense that I'm here and they come over here, I'm in trouble, because that's only a 9 square base of wood blocks, and they would demolish that pretty quickly. And then, of course, the whole thing will collapse. So here we go. A couple more minutes, and we will see what happens. And the music starts. Up. Somehow they know I'm there. So guess what? That theory does not work. So forget that. Because they're going to get right in there